So today I'm going to be making Daenerys Targaryen's Yunkai dress from Game of Thrones. It's a really simple dress to make. There's very little sewing involved. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what materials we're going to need first. First thing you're going to need is a bracelet. You just need one. This just came in a pack of all of these for $5 at Target, so I got all of them. And I'm probably going to use the biggest one right here. Alright, you're also going to want, for the collar, I got a collar necklace right here. And this I also got at Target for about $12. This is what you're building the actual costume around. Alright, next is optional. You don't have to do this. I am just choosing to. Just get some kind of ring of some kind. I'm just going to use one of these. These are keychain rings right here. And I'm just going to be using one. But it's just to make the collar a little bit more like it is in the film. You're going to want a tube of really dark brown blackish paint. This is just from a couple dollars at my local craft store. Not sure what color this is. If it has a color, it might not. This is burnt umber. Alright, then you're gonna want some Velcro too, which I don't have up here with me, but I have it downstairs. And just a zipper. And I got 3 yards of white tape from my local fabric store, and half a yard of pleather. Here's what the pleather looks like. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first step is just to paint your collar and your bracelet and whatever else you need to paint the dark brown color. So just make sure that it all kind of looks alike and the same color as the kind in the show, which is, like I said, a very dark brown. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so now I'm just finishing the edges of the fabric before I do anything else with it. So just on all 4 sides, I am hemming it and, cleaning up the edges a little bit so it doesn't fray and all that good stuff. So go ahead and do that. If you have a kind of fabric that either doesn't need to be hemmed or doesn't fray or for whatever reason, then this is going to be a lot less time consuming for you. This took me the most amount of time out of everything. This was probably the longest thing that I had to do for this costume, so that is the next step. Now we're going to move on to the belt. So what I did was I just measured around my waist, which is where I want the belt to be, and I turned the fabric and put the right sides together. So that means the side that you want showing outward, so the front of the belt, you're going to fold that in on itself. So the back is what we're going to be marking. I folded that together and I took half of the length of the belt and I kind of just drew a little rough area of where I wanted my belt to be before I made my triangle diamond shape. So that's the next thing that I'm doing here. next step is to attach the Velcro onto the belt. That way you can just Velcro it right around your waist. I used like little wall fasteners from Target or something. As you can see, the little squares right there, and I'm just hot gluing them to the belt, so it's just easier to get on that way. Now, once your collar is dry, put the collar on and take your fabric, your white fabric, and you're gonna use it vertically, so longer than it is wide, and loop it through the necklace, the collar, about halfway, and then just wrap the first side of it, like I am, right around you like that. Then what you're gonna do is find where you want the zipper to be on the back, where you want it to start, and then just pin it right there so that you can go ahead and put the zipper in. And our last step is to just sew that zipper in and close off the dress at the bottom, and then you're all done. And that is the entirety of the making of Daenerys' Yunkai dress. It's really simple and it's really easy.